tonight against New Mexico? You know, what are some things you can expect from that team in St. Center tomorrow?
Well, first of all, we got the first place team coming in, a very well coached team, a team that's probably the most complete team in our league. They can play big, they can play small. They're a physical team, and they're a team that they don't beat themselves.
And you know, in terms of rebounding, what are some players you're looking to really add some physicality in the paint against this team?
Well, they are a very physical team. You know, they start two big guys that can really score the basketball and rebound the basketball as well. You know, our guards got to come down and help our big guys. It's going to be by committee. I mean, all five guys got to come down and do a great job with physical blockouts with this group.
What do you think is the biggest goal, I guess, for the rest of the season for you guys right now?
Well, I mean, our goals, and I think our approach hasn't changed all year. At this time of year, we want to compete as hard as we can compete. We want to continue to improve, you know, for 40 minutes. And each and every day that we step on the floor, we want to continue to get better and better, whether that's on the offensive end or defensive end, but just to continue to work hard and continue to get better.
What do you think needs the most improvement right now from your perspective?
Well, I thought we made a lot of progress in terms of being a team, and our team chemistry has come a long ways. And you know, I think our offense has gotten better as the years gone along. Defensively, you know, we've been pretty steady all year long, and those are the things we've got to hang our hat on every single night. We've got to be a team that really plays hard on the defensive end, and you know, whether we're in zone, whether we're in man, we got to do a great job of finishing out possessions.
Rodney, 2 conference wins have been at home. Is it as simple as home court advantage, or what sort of a difference, maybe energy-wise, the guys have when they're here at the St. Louis?
Well, I mean, in this league, I mean, home court has been pretty big for a lot of teams. I think that you can't have a false sense of security, though, in thinking that just because you're home, you're going to win the game. You've got to come out and, as I stated earlier, New Mexico is a team that's not going to beat themselves. You're going to have to beat those guys, and you're going to have to do it, you know, by executing things and executing your game plan on both the offensive end and defensive end. But you know, home court, we got to come out and work just as hard.
That being said, obviously you guys are 2-7, but you have the capability of beating the top-ranked team in the league. For instance, you beat UNLV, they go and beat New Mexico. So again, it's got to be at least encouraging to know that at least you guys can play with them, if not beat them tomorrow night.
No, I think on any given night, I think you know, everyone in this league's got to bring their A game. You know, we're going to get a great test from New Mexico. We know they're coming off a tough ball game against UNLV, and they'll be ready to play. They'll come in here, they'll compete very hard. They have older players that understand this time of year the urgency of not only playing on the road but playing at home as well. And they'll come in, and it'll be a hard-fought game, I think, on both ends of the floor.
Against San Diego State, you guys had a pretty rough shooting night. At this point in the season, who do you really see as being the team's go-to scorer, the guy you want the ball in the hands and the final minutes of the game?
Well, I'm going to give a lot of credit to San Diego State. You know, Coach Fisher did a great job of having his guys ready to play. They competed at an unbelievable level, especially on the defensive end. I thought it was really the difference in the game. They sped us up, and we played a little bit faster than we needed to in that ball game. But in terms of being a go-to guy, I think, again, for our team, it's been no secret. Tyler Johnson's played great for us all year, and, you know, by committee, big guys, you know, any of those guys stepping up and scoring for us as well. But, you know, it gets crunch time. We'll find the guy that has the hot hand that hopefully can carry us down the stretch.
Something I saw against the Aztecs, and I think specifically Colorado State, maybe some other games, offensive rebounding for the other team, key moments of the game. It just you get down to the shot clock, you hold them to one shot, and then you give up the offensive rebound. Something that frustrates you, or at least maybe working on practice.
Well, it's something that we've worked on all year. You got to be physical, and again, you know, our young guys are really figuring it out at a high level in terms of you've got to block out more than one time or one possession. It may take 3 blockouts to finish a possession with any particular guy. But you know, we've got to do a better job of holding blockouts and finishing out possessions with defensive rebounds. And I thought over the last couple of weeks our guards have done a good job of coming down and helping out big guys.
And with the addition of Braden 2 games in, big body, 6'9", you get it in there. How's he doing?
Brady's doing well. We kept it very simple for him. We need him to come in, give us a defensive presence on both ends of the floor, play with the motor, play physical, and he's done that for us. So I'm excited about what he's doing right now in his development.
Coach Alford, what does he bring to the table, at least in terms of strategy, when you go up against him and his kind of team? What are the challenges for those teams?
Coach Alford's always been a winner everywhere he's been. He's a really good coach. You know, he's done a great job with the program there at New Mexico. One of the elite programs, not only in our league, but in the country. But a team, again, that's not going to beat themselves. They're going to be well coached on the offensive end, and they're going to be really solid defensively.
And, you know, other than defense, what are some other, you know, focuses that they're really good at doing, that team?
You know what, they do a great job of executing their offense. They know what they're looking for. They got some older players that understand how to score the ball in the paint. They got some guys that are shooting the ball extremely well right now from the perimeter as well. And they play really solid defense. And they don't foul. They don't foul. They don't put you on the foul line. They do a great job of playing without fouling. Okay.
Thanks.
Thank you, guys.